Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this I'm going to talk about the top 3 disadvantages about the Infinix Note 11s device. Yes friends, I'm getting plenty of comments regarding this Infinix Note 11s device. Is it worth to buy or not? Can you please mention what are the disadvantages about this device? So which you should know before you actually buy this phone. That's what I'm going to discuss in this entire video. So I've been using this device for the past, I think, few days, maybe 3 to 4 days, 5 days of usage with this phone. And to be frank, friends, it's really good deal for the price. I can definitely say that because I did get the 8GB RAM variant for about close to 14,000 rupees. So 8GB RAM variant, I got the 14,000 rupees, but right now the price is slightly kind of increased. I mean, that's the introductory offer which I got, but right now it's 14,000 and 16,000 for the 8GB RAM variant. That's why the prices are. So for the, if you consider the 14,000 rupees kind of okay, I would say regarding everything, but the main factor which I do feel disadvantage is not having lack of carrier aggregation. That's what my main problem with this device, friends. So apart from that, I don't have much kind of complaints, but carrier aggregation not having, it's really huge deal for me, because as you can see right now there is no carrier aggregation support. This phone will not even support, not the SIM, this phone will not support the carrier aggregation. There is only 4G, there is no 4G plus, so you cannot get that. That's the one biggest disadvantage which I can definitely say that. And for the mid-range segment mobile phones, if you ask me, is there any other phone which actually supports? Yes, there are a couple of other phones which they do support. Realme Narzo 30 Pro and Poco X3 device and a lot of other phones, they do support. Even the Realme 8 as well, I think. Let me type exactly. So Realme 8i supports the 4G plus, but whereas this phone will not support any kind of 4G plus. So I came to know about the settings. You can see friends, network type 4G VoLTE and 4G, 3G and 2G. But in the Infinix Note 11s device, you will be able to see only 4G, 3G and 2G. That's it. As you can see, there is no LTE. So that's how it is, friends. So that's the main disadvantage in this Infinix Note 11s device. What is the second disadvantage in this phone? Lack of not having HD content while watching Amazon Prime videos or Netflix videos. Yes, that's kind of second disadvantage. If you try to look at the DRM info, is showing only L3 certification. So maybe with the software updates, they could have done it maybe, but I'm not sure exactly whether they will be updating to the L1 certification or not. But right now it's only L3. So which means Amazon Prime videos you cannot watch in 1080, unfortunately. Let me try to play a couple of movies, so which you might be able to understand exactly. Is a movie which I'm trying to play at this moment, and right now, as you can see, I'm trying to forward, and you cannot see any kind of HD content, nothing at all. As you can see even clearly, there is no HD support. That's kind of one second drawback in the Infinix Note 11s device. And third is something maybe regarding the display, but for this price it's kind of okay, but I wish they could have included the AMOLED panel. So they did launch another device as well with AMOLED panel. So instead of launching another device, if this phone comes with a AMOLED panel, just imagine how much big advantage the phone will be having. That's kind of really huge advantage. And there is no 5G as well anyway. For this 14,000, 15,000 rupees you are trying to spend right now, and there is no 5G connection and there is no 4G plus connection, they could have done something with the display. Instead of IPS LCD panel, they could have put the AMOLED panel. That's another concern about this device. Overall, it's not that bright enough even outdoors as well. Outdoors also it's not that bright, friends. It's kind of okay. It's kind of average. Sometimes even below average, but it's not great. It's only 400 nits of peak brightness. I think 430 nits of brightness. Nothing much huge in terms of the advantage in the display. So display is another factor which you might be facing some kind of issues in this device. But apart from that, not much complaints, friends. The camera we do know. In this mid-range segment, I don't even expect any kind of camera performance. But the performance is really very smooth and buttery smooth. I'm getting very good RAM optimization is there. RAM management is fantastic. Nothing much major problems with the performance in this device. It's fantastic, friends, in terms of the opening speeds and closing speeds, as you can see, which is very fast. Instant reaction, 120 Hz refresh rate display, 180 Hz touch sampling rate. That's really great in this device. But these three disadvantages which makes the phone a little bit kind of drawback in this device. First is not having the 4G plus, which is a carrier aggregation, and that's the main thing. And next is Amazon Prime HD, Netflix HD contents also not supported. And next is regarding the display, having IPS LCD panel, something like that. But let me know in the comments below, friends, what are your thoughts on this Infinix Note 11 device. Until then, stay tuned for more updates, friends, and don't forget to check the links in description for the playlist of the Infinix Note 11 device. And this is my first Infinix Note 11s device as well using, and this is my experience on this device. Meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching until then, stay tuned.